You ever coached a team that's gone scoreless?
Well, we weren't scoreless.
I know, I'm just wondering if you ever have.
I don't know, I hope not. I don't know though,
In college as a
maybe
head
in
coach,
baseball.
but not as a college head coach.
I don't know, we may as well have been. Our effort today was pitiful. It starts with our coaches. Our coaches have to have, me in particular, start with me, start with my assistants. We need to be able to, reach our players and get good effort. Square one's good effort. Our effort was horrible. We've had games this year where maybe one side of the ball or another had bad effort for a quarter, then this side had good effort and the other side didn't. So we had bad effort on all sides of the ball for 4 full quarters.
Is that especially perplexing given how much you liked your effort last week?
Yeah, and I don't know if somehow they think there's some level of accomplishment in that, which there's not, because we still lost last week, last time I checked. And there's plenty of ways we could have played better last week. And, if we're taking satisfaction out of last week, we're out of our mind. And virtually not one play last week counts for this week. So, no, right now we're a team that doesn't give good effort, which means that all the stuff that we do in the weight room, the meeting rooms, practices, we're wasting our time if we're not going to come out here and give good effort. So we're going to be working on effort this week.
How do you do that?
We'll get something figured out. I don't know. If you figure out, you give me a call.
Did you talk playing?
Because I can't fathom on any level how you work at anything and then come out and just not even try. I mean, it doesn't matter what physical condition a person's in, how old, how young, anybody is capable of great effort. And so anybody's capable of it. The fact of the matter is today we refused to give it.
Did Utah surprise you with going a lot more man on defense than they've been doing the last few weeks?
No, not really. We've seen a lot of man. The thing is, Utah's a good team, deserves a lot of credit and all that. Utah's not that good, we're not that bad, but despite what the score is, they could have beat us by 100.
Any way you can account for the protection issues you guys have had, especially the last couple of weeks?
Shoot, a part of it's effort. Part of it's effort, and some of it borders on cowardice. I mean, our five couldn't whip their 2. Sometimes they brought 2. Our 5 couldn't whip their 2, which means if 5 of our guys went in an alley and got in a fight with 2 of theirs, we would have gotten massacred. I mean, that's just ridiculously inexcusable. I mean, it was one of the most heartless efforts up front I've ever seen, and our D-line wasn't any better.
What was behind the decision to switch to Connor and then to take him back out?
Just let Jeff see the field. I thought, Jeff did as good as Connor did. It's hard to gauge. There's definitely some decisions I'd like over again. They're a little tough to gauge today because when you have 30 seconds or less to throw the ball, it's kind of tough to gauge what they're doing and what they're not doing. I mean, clearly it wasn't a great effort by them. I mean, on the field they lead these, guys once you get out there on the field, but by the same token, some cases it's hard to gauge. And the worst of it wasn't even not knowing who to block or things like that. It was just refusal. So.
Mike, there's a lot of missed tackles today too. Is that just a reflection of what you're talking about?
I think it's 100% reflection because we didn't want to tackle very badly. Utah wanted to win, Utah wanted to compete, Utah wanted to play, Utah wanted to battle for everything and every opportunity out there. We didn't want to battle for any of it.
You talk about it starting with the coaches. Is there anything specifically you can point to that you don't think is working?
No, but whatever it is, it's not. I mean, if lesson one, Pee Wee football, lesson 1 is effort. Well, I mean, we're responsible for this team, and for whatever reason, we haven't had the ability to convey great effort, not to the point where it's stuck that we had any great effort plays today. I don't recall any.
Do you, at this point, do you like open everything up for competition, Mike, or?
We're going to have a lively spring, I can tell you that. And there's also some individuals that aren't going to be here next year. And now we're going to, is when we get off the plane as coaches, we're going to meet and we're going to discuss and adjust our approach and figure out what we're going to do throughout the week. So.
Mike, the 2-point conversion, what do you think of that?
I could care less. What do I care? I mean, if we don't like it, stop it. Who cares? Yeah, and you know, you think there's some level of satisfaction if I detect 1 point from however many it was they beat us by, and our pitiful effort, and our refusal to even line up to it? If we're too stupid to line up to it, it's our own damn fault.
There's been a couple of other times this year where we got after them at least pretty good verbally and in practice. And do you have to go through this again and again? Do you feel like you're just losing them? I mean, or they're not, it's not getting through to them? Or?
Oh, I'm going to lose some of them, I believe. But I'm, you know, if you have to beg an 18 to 22-year-old kid to give good effort, you're dealing with the wrong individual.